I've got sunshine on my mind. I'm doing okay. I got all day, so let's have a real good time.
Hey, I'm Steffi. Welcome to my house in Long Beach, New York. Before we go inside, I want to show you my favorite part of the house, which is the arch outside. So we are in front of my favorite part of my house, which is my arch. And when I bought my house almost 10 years ago, it did not have any curb appeal. So I really knew I wanted to change the look of my house. And luckily for me, my uncle is a local contractor, Pat at Pat Gordon Contracting, and he was like, you could do whatever you want. I came up with the idea to construct an arch in front of my house, and I really wanted the arch to have open sides to feel light and airy and have natural light when I was going up to my front door, and the vision just came alive. It totally transformed the whole look of my house, and I think it just gave me hope that whatever you buy your house looking like, you have the power and the creativity to totally change that. The door is what I guess some people know me for on the internet because I love to seasonally paint it, and it is currently butter yellow for the spring. I used stencils for the sides and then I hand drew some of it, and I really love this door. It was also really cute at Christmas time and in fall, and I think it's just a really fun way to bring the outside of your house completely to life. All right, come on inside. So I live here with my husband, Matt, my two sons, Hudson and Charlie, and my dog, Claude, and I'm a content creator. I started out as a fashion content creator, and then I kind of segued into DIY and home, and that is where I land now. All right, now we're standing in my vestibule, which is the newest addition that we just added on. And my favorite part for convenience is that there's a coat closet. It has been a lifesaver, but my actual favorite part is the tile because it's so special. It came all the way from London. It's from a company called London Mosaic, and it was really fun picking it out. I really wanted something that just stands out as me and is really specific to my mudroom, which I feel like this accomplishes that goal. And then the bench seat is actually a DIY that I built myself that I'm really proud of. I knew when we designed the space that I wanted to have a moment where you walk in and you can hang your bags and your coats, and also that I could style it seasonally, which is always my on the back burner what I actually want to do. It's it looks exactly like how I envisioned it when I saw the plans, so I'm really grateful for that. All right, let's talk about the fireplace. Should I put it on? Yeah. There we go. So in renovating, things come up really quickly, and all of a sudden it was we needed a fireplace around, and I was frantically looking online, and I felt like I couldn't find exactly what I wanted. And then I was upstate antiquing and I found this and I fell in love. This is all hand carved in the 1800s, which I felt was really special. But more importantly, it perfectly fit the space, which was really hard to find. Now it's here forever and I love it. We're now standing in my kitchen, which used to be my dining room and laundry room, which was super weird. But the first renovation, we turned it into a kitchen, which is awesome. We added this window, we added the skylights. I really knew I wanted to have an open shelf moment. So when you walk in the front door, the first thing you see is the open shelving. And I'm always redecorating it seasonally, or if I'm feeling bored or whatever. I'm also gonna call out my Lenox Spice Village because this is my pride and joy. They're so cute and they're also functional, so the spices are actually in them. They're just so cute, I love them. One thing I wanna mention is that I really love the functionality of this kitchen, but when I designed it, I was playing it very safe. So it's all white, And if I were to do it over, I probably would have picked like green cabinets or yellow cabinets or something that fits me more. I love it. I'm not complaining at all. I'm really grateful for it. But I just think with design, it's like the more comfortable you feel, the more wild your choices might be. And I didn't have wild choices. But that doesn't stop me now from adding a lot of character in with little artwork and curtains. I always like to change the curtains out and painting the trim. Like little things make such a big difference. I also added these little scallops under the cabinets and they're literally taped on with packing tape. Like I'll actually show you. You can literally take it off. Like it takes 2 seconds to do something like this in your kitchen and it, to me, adds a lot of character. I'll definitely be painting this orange in the fall, like come check it out on my Instagram, but it's just fun, it's creative, and my favorite part of the kitchen, you have to come see it, is the wall that I've painted. I think this is the 5th or 6th time I've painted it. It's currently butter, because clearly I'm hyper fixated on butter yellow. But it has been pumpkins, it's been gingerbreads, it's been snails last year because I found a wicker basket and we named her Snailer Swift. And I was like, okay, Snailer's having a moment, she's gotta be on the wall. So it's always changing. It's just so fun having the ability to be creative and not be scared to like touch my walls, because I think when you first get a house, you're like, the walls are so perfect and I'm scared to mess them up. But it's like, you can just sand it down. It's fine. It's not that serious to me, at least. And it just makes me so happy. And I hand painted all of them and it was very therapeutic. And then one more thing, which I just did this year that I think is really fun, is I dislike my microwave because it's stainless steel and not that cute. So I just kind of cover her up with a little curtain, and I like to change out the curtain as well. And it just makes it more cute in here. We're in the bathroom with Snailer Swift, my famous snail wicker basket. She's found her landing place in my main bathroom, which used to be my kitchen, actually. So my bathroom was white for like the first 5 years after we redid it. And then last year I took the plunge and I color drenched it. I think painting a ceiling is a very scary choice when you're doing it, but I think it makes a huge impact in any space, especially this one, because it's kind of a small space and the tiles are all white. So by adding in a painted ceiling, it just created energy and life in here, and it matches every season, and I'm really happy with it. So we are now in my bedroom. It's taken me a lot of years and paint colors to get to this point. It's been yellow, it's been smaller, it's been a lot of different things, but now it's my little cozy haven. When I first bought the house, I had a door here. It was like a front door. It was very strange. And our bed was actually in this corner right here. There was a heater. So it was like less than ideal. When we renovated, we knocked down a lot of walls. Now it's much different, and I'm really happy that we have enough space to like each have a nightstand, you know, small joys. And I love to switch out the space seasonally. I completely change it every season. So from the rug to the comforter to the little artwork on the wall. I like stenciled this artwork for spring, summer. And then the shelf moment, I love to switch up seasonally. The pillows as well. The curtains. So I do have a storage unit. I know I keep talking about changing decor. So I have a storage unit where I have all of the seasons organized. So I love to redo the bedroom every season. Let me show you this wall also, because I painted this gallery wall and I absolutely love it. So we're standing in front of my pride and joy, my bedroom gallery wall. I hand collected all of this from a bunch of different vintage stores and antique stores. And I have a family picture, which I love this one of us. And then my friend made me this, which is our old camper van. So it's very sentimental. We sold it during 2020. And I just love the whole color scheme, and I feel like everything fits together really perfectly. My husband really wanted a television in our room, but we both love the gallery wall, so we didn't want to get rid of it. So we actually put up a projector screen that we can just pull down. It's just so great, and we play video games on it, and we watch Netflix, and it's nice not ruining this moment, but like being able to watch from bed. We are in my closet, which is where all the magic happens, and this is the best part to me, the shoe wall. I feel like my clothing is an extension of my home decor. I also used to work in merchandising, and I have a degree in merchandising, so I love to view my closet as a store that I'm merchandising. So I love to create like a color story every season and just pull out bags and shoes and things to get me inspired when I'm getting up in the morning so I can easily grab and get dressed from. I absolutely love that this is gold. It's just a small detail, but I think it makes a massive difference when you walk in and you see it. It just elevates the whole space. And then in my closet, I love to display all of my favorite Polaroids and photo booth moments and notes and things my kids write me. I just love how special Polaroids feel, and that I get to wake up and be surrounded by pictures of my loved ones. We are in my favorite room of the house, which is my loft that was a dark hole, and now it's like the happiest little cozy bubble that has ever existed. So the first thing that I did was I added 3 skylights, and it instantly brightened the space. And then I was like, I have ideas. So I actually built these bookcases myself. I knew I wanted to do like a floor to ceiling, really impactful, vibrant, colorful bookcase. And I think that this checks that box. And then I felt like this door needed something, so I like to paint it every season and add little details on it. And then I felt like it still needed more, so I took on the crazy challenge of wallpapering it, and I wanted to do the ceiling also. So after I wallpapered all of this side all the way to the other side, I realized that I had to get to this space above the steps that is like 15 feet up, and I had to rent a ladder, and it was scary and just this whole crazy adventure, but I think it was worth it, and this space really does feel completely transformed from what it used to be. All right, you ready to go into the little secret hideout? It is actually my youngest son's bedroom. The best part of my son's bedroom is his closet, which is just so vibrant and happy, and it's like childhood dreams come true. And I really wanted to do some sort of scalloped trim, and eventually I'm gonna do it around the whole room. So I love this little scalloped moment, and it just reminds me of being a kid and like the joy of color and fun toys and books. He absolutely loves this. He always comes downstairs in his NASA little spacesuit. It's the cutest thing ever. And he just has so much fun with it. Thanks for coming over, and stop by anytime at Steffy on Instagram and Steffy DeGreff on TikTok. I'll see you soon. Claude says bye too. Say bye. Mwah. Mwah.